I need to work on looking at the camera. Okay. Anyway, my second video on my YouTube channel starts now. Welcome back to another channel. I made my last video 9 months ago. There's a baby now. Just kidding, there's no baby. Good God, no. That scared me. That was an automatic air freshener. I literally just bought that today. I haven't had one in a while. And I know it's going to keep scaring me even though I set it to 18 minutes. Please don't pay attention to the fact that I keep looking down at myself rather than at the camera because I'm really bad at this. Anyway, this is like what, my fifth time trying to make a video about my hair. Well, you know, let's get it over with because I'm not trying to take forever. This is essentially not like a huge tutorial. I can't tell you how to braid. I learned by looking at a tutorial and doing my best, and my shit still looks weird. But this is essentially how I put it into my head. What I like to do. I'm going to speed through a lot of it. Like, I'm going to just record myself, not talking, just lock in on doing my hair because I don't want to take ages because I'm really sleepy and I want to take a nap later. But I don't want to take a nap and then wake up at 12 a.m. So I'm trying to get this done. So, let's get started because I take too long anyway. I take too long to talk. You're going to need your supplies. You're going to need your supplies. Crochet hook. Very important. When you buy hair, a lot of times, especially if you buy it off like Amazon or some shit, it'll come with like the crochet hook that's really cheap, and it's got like the pink and the green part up here and then the hook. I don't know why. I feel like those, maybe I'm too heavy-handed. They break really easily for me. Like really, 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 really easy. So I just picked up one of these, like a solid one. So it feels like this always comes out of the other pink ones. I hate them. So I got one of these from the hair store. They're cheap, whatever. You need it. You can't do your hair without it the way that I do. You need a brush, a comb, wide tooth comb, because I like combing this hair, this braiding hair, especially when I'm just now starting with the comb. Also, you need your hair. You know, you can get whatever length you want to. If you want extra long hair, get the longest you can find. I got this 52 pack, this 52 inch that I had left. And I got some extra. I got 3 of these 42 inch packs. But you don't have to, of course. I got a little shorter so I can like layer it a little bit, but it's gonna look, I'm gonna cut that shit anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. So yeah, we'll get started. We will get started. Like I said, I've tried to do this like so many times and I get distracted. Then I get worried that I look stupid. I get worried I didn't say something. I didn't feel like editing it. Like the last one I did was literally 2 videos that were both 2 hours and 30 minutes long. And I'm like, woosah. Oh my god. Because I want to make videos more often. But with the mind of a rampant ADHD demon, it's so hard for me. But I want to more often. So, as you can see, I have a better camera. Well, no, the last video I did on my phone. So my camera on my phone probably was better than this one. But I like the quality of this webcam, so you will have to deal. Unless I get a really good camera, but which kind of I don't want to. I kind of don't want to. Anyway, now I'm getting distracted once more. So, first step for me, I'm bald. The first step, when I want really long hair, like either to my behind or to the floor, I braid the back of my head. I think it adds cute texture to it. Ooh, something I'm forgetting. I braid the back of my head. I think it adds texture to the hair. I plan on putting a lot of braids interspersed within the loose hair as well on this round. But if you don't want to do that, you don't want extra long hair, not super, super long. I mean, you can have it long, of course, if you buy long hair to put in, but still. This part is what you would do to your whole head if you don't want to do like what I'm doing right now. So you do straight backs, Those are completely fine. It's straight back. Don't judge my braiding skills. And don't judge my bleachy shirt either. I'm at home. Shut up. Straight backs and then braids. Kind of like below the crown of your head. There's like I braid all of these in a line together. And I band them a bit with rubber bands to give them a bit more security. So that part's done. I can't teach you how to braid, obviously. I just learned based off YouTube videos, and they still aren't super good, but it doesn't have to be professional. I'm not doing this shit for money. I'm doing it for me, and I think it looks cool. So yeah, once you have that step done, these are all Gucci. You will then be getting your hair and your crochet needles, and this is where the real fun begins. The most tedious part and the most necessary part. But I gotta grab another thing. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So what I got was these other hair. So I did like what? Mid last year? I don't remember. I can't count. Braids. I did the same color, and I took it out early because I got tired of it, which I regret because I'm obviously back to full blonde again. I'm yearning. I kept the braids that I had. I believe these were the ones in the back of my head. Okay, I just cut them off. But they're still good. Like, I washed them. They smell good. I washed these. I do this frequently. Especially when I do, like, braids. I cut them off. Especially since they're super long. Most of these are, like, unharmed. Cut them off. Save them. I got some, like, colorful ones in a bin. A ton of colorful ones in a bin. Pink, blue, orange, red. Save them for later, bro. Because I'm gonna show you how to put these in also. It's a little more complicated. The ends have to get like looped around in the hoop and like braided back and tied. And they can look a little bulky, so that's why you want to keep it like more towards this back section or like underneath all the hair, because you don't want to like see like a big knot in your head, even though it won't be huge, but still. There are some parts I'm going to just start braiding either way, just to lose hair myself. But here's the most important part that I can show you, and then I will begin speeding through till I get to another part where I feel like I have something to say, because I don't want this to last 8 years. Blah. Get used to this hair being really messy. This. Okay. First step. Take a piece of hair. Piece of hair. Beautiful. Like that. Crochet hook. Like that. Make sure that it is open. You're going to take this, and just to make it clear, I mean, I know I don't have the clearest camera on earth, but just to show you like how it's supposed to look, I'm gonna do it like what? Right here. Here you go. You want to press it to your head. Oops. Oh shit. Press this part, this right here, to your scalp. Slide it under your braid. Sometimes you gotta shimmy it to get under all the hair. Beautiful. It's open. Leave it like that if you have to. You take the hook. You like put your finger through the loop and hold it so it's secure. Hold that open with this little mark. Hook it on there. Close the latch. Pull it back through. So now you have this. Now you put this part through the hole. Oops. It'll get messy. Sometimes you fuck it up. Say love you. Now you may think you're done at this part, but it is loose. So what I like to do is, see, now you have it like this, beautiful. Take this, cut it, just peel it in half. Peel it in half. Take this other piece, peel it in half again. And then you're going to tie it like you're tying bunny ears on your shoes. So, loop it around, pull it through, bow, pull, make it tight. And there you have it. Then it's secure. Then you're not likely to see like a whole glob of it fall out. You want to make sure that it is a piece like this small when you do something like that. Because if you take like a huge piece, tie it in there, try to tie it, it's still gonna come loose. You want it to be this amount of hair. I think this amount or smaller would be the most secure putting it in. I look dumb having it right here, but I wanted to show you, you know, a good view of what it looks like. And let me make sure I can see it properly because I'm looking at the camera. Oop, the mirror's dirty. Oh my god. So, you can see the little knot right there. And if you want, you can double knot it if you want to make sure it's secure. Of course, you're gonna have fallout. It's braiding hair. There's stuff that it's gonna come out like that. I'm sorry. It's not. If you want perfect straight hair, get a sewing. Get some tracks. But the way I do it, it's the nature of things. So let's show you one more time with a clear view so that you can see what I'm doing. Let's stay on this side for now. Move this. Let's do down here. So, make sure you see it properly. Go through to the scalp. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Through to this side. Oop, let me make sure I can see it. Latch right there. Loop it on. Close the latch. Pull it back through. Open. Pull that through. I'm gonna grab a piece of my hair right there. Ouch. Perfect. We're gonna split it in half. Take this piece. Split it in half. Loop it through tight like bunny ears. Bow. Tighten, tighten, tighten. This one feels still a little bit. It's tight, but it might loosen, so we're gonna do it again. Double it in half. And then tie it like a bunny knot. Boom. Tighten it again. And there you have it. That's how putting it in goes. That is basically what I'm going to be doing for the next like hour and a half, 2 hours. Just fill up your head with hair as much as possible. The more you add, the less likely you are to see the parts. Now, there's an explicit reason why I did mine the way I did. This right here. I tried to make it close. Of course, I'm not the... Ooh, God, I almost burped. Okay. I tried to make it close. Like I said, I'm not the best braider in the world. But I tried to make it a pretty clean part. Because this is where I want to focus on seeming like it's coming out of my head. Of course, it's very fake. You can tell it's very fake, especially when my edges start showing up. I don't like using that many products on my hair, so it happens. But clean part, because I want it to seem like that's the growing root of my hair. I'm gonna split my bang. It's gonna come over here. I lied. Yeah, it's gonna come over here. Is the bang portion, and then over here. And yeah, if you want to get more complicated with it, like I said, I did it in the last video that I deleted. You could do straight backs, but there are times when, say, I want to have like a bang that like cuts here, like a blunt bang half. I've done that before. I will do most of these straight backs, except this side, I will do cornrows like this. And I'll do it for like 2 to 3 cornrows, just so I can have a good base to have the bang come straight forward, so it doesn't like fly up or anything like that. Like a straightforward bang that I can like flat iron, curve, blunt bang. I don't know. I'll put a picture up of like a time that I've done a blunt bang. If I'm not lazy. Hopefully I'm not lazy. Hopefully this gets posted. But that's essentially the main... That's how I do it. So I will get back at you. I'm going to do it a little bit. I'm going to kind of do... Ooh, hello? Message? I don't know who the fuck that is. I'm going to get started. And I'll come back when I have something I think I have to say. So... watch me do it. Okay, so I'm back. You probably see me. I'm making really good progress, but that's probably because it's only half of my head that I'm doing technically. The top half, the back is braided. We're gonna get into putting these in. This is a very recent invention of mine of putting these in. I didn't like think to do this before. I was just gonna throw them away, or I'd try to. Um, I would try to, unbraid it and try to reuse the hair, but leaving it braided, it's like new for me. So what I've tried to do is like, you split it because you're gonna have to like tie it. So you split it. You do the same thing you would with like, God, I don't know how to look in the camera. Fuck. So we're gonna do this side. So once more, split in the hair. Pull it through. You can see it like that. Ooh, excuse me, burping. Split in the hair. Half of it. Oh, hello. Hold on. You can see it like that. Put a piece of it through, latch it, pull it through. So you've got two halves. Do your best to knot it. Tie. Beautiful. Excellent. We're going to tighten it. Let me see if I can try to tie it one more time. Again, I'm telling you, I do this not very often. I'm only doing this as of recent. Tie it once more. And then, to secure it, 2 rubber bands. Make sure you have good ones, not the cheap ass rubber bands. Even though rubber bands are cheap in general, but don't use the ones that you get like off. Like when you buy braiding hair off Amazon, and they give you like these really thin rubber bands. They're terrible. Don't use those. Go to a regular dollar store. Go to Walmart. God damn. Okay. As you can see, I'm looping it as much as possible over this little knot. And now, there's a little piece now, but now the braid is in, and it's tight. And you had it from previous, so now you don't have to spend all your time. Oh, it hurts my hand so bad. Yes, there's a little piece right there, but now you've got a braid stuck in it. So you don't have to do that. I like to do that because my fingers get tired, and this is perfectly good hair, so why not put it back in? And you can cut this little piece off too, at least cut enough so it's still like knotted in there, but you can cut this little piece off. I think I probably will actually. So I just thought I would show you that. Let me try it one more time, or do it again. Do it on this. Sorry, I already did it on this side. Do it on this side, right here. So, was it here or was it here? No, I need to put it right there. It was here. Ooh, push it through. Split it up. Put one piece through. Hello? One piece through. Hook it on. Close the latch. Pull that part. Ugh. Did it come through? Question mark? It did. Okay. And don't be like me and get your hair all tangled in it. Okay. 2 pieces. Tie them once. Tighten. Tie them one more time. My arms are getting tired. Ooh. Tighten. 2 rubber bands for extra security. Double security. And loop it around. Oop, I fucked that up. Loop it around for extra security, as I stated. Yeah, And then, if you please, cut it off. And there you have it. You won't be able to see it that much when you fill up your entire head, but it's definitely pretty convenient, at least to me. I like it. So, back to the sped up version.
Okay. So, like, you're wondering why I'm here talking right now in the middle of this video. Because I feel like there were some things when I was recording this the other day or the other week or whenever I did this, um, that I didn't really go into that I felt like is helpful, but I didn't want to record like a brand new thing to add to it. Um, so while you're sitting here watching me do my hair, I wanted to throw in a couple extra things. Um, First and foremost, of course, this is just teaching how to really put the hair in. It's not even really like teaching you anything, you're just watching me do it. There's plenty of more in depth tutorials on YouTube that I know people have asked me for how I do it, so I wanted to show at least a little bit while I speed through all of this hair stuff. And I'm probably gonna speed it up really high. Like I'm editing it right now, and it's not fast enough. I go too damn slow. But anyway, so I wanted to say one thing I didn't go into enough is about how like this kind of is a multi-day process of at least for me when I put it in and it's like fresh. It kind of you kind of have to give it like some time for it to get as like ratty as you kind of want it to. I don't really. It's really hard for me to explain how what I mean when I say that. Like you have to make sure it's used. I don't know. It's just like how dirty hair like teases better. Like you just it's got to get a little more stiff. It's got to get a little more fucked up. I don't know. Like you can tease it as much as you want to at the top, of course, on the first day. But I feel like the roots of it doesn't look as good until you're like a week into your hair. Not even a week, maybe a couple days into your hair, like you slept on it. Um, it feels like it looks the most authentic in that way. If you get like if you're picking up what I'm putting down, the type of hair that I like, it looks better when it's messier. It looks better when it's a bit older. Um, at least far as the roots go. And I'm gonna put some pictures in over me sped up doing my darn hair, which I'll probably cut out some of it because it's like a lot. I'm sure you don't watch the whole thing. Um, but in a sense, you will have to go in like maybe a day or two afterwards and be like, oh well, this part isn't full of. I'm gonna put some more. Or you might have done all your hair and then you feel around your head and there's still some like maybe in the back that you didn't feel like you put enough hair in. Maybe in the front you feel like you didn't put enough hair on the side. You could just this is like a very variable and changeable hairstyle. Like you could just do so much with it. um, I remember one time, which wasn't even that long ago, it's when I had that like brown and blonde and light brown or dark brown. I'll put pictures up of the long version I did. When I got bored with it, I pretty much just took all of it out. I took all of it out. I reused a lot of the hair I took out and just put it right back in. And I gave myself a haircut. And I cut the side of my hair. I wasn't like, I mean, I not cut, but I braided the side of my head so it kind of looked like I had a little shaved side out of braids. And I just put everything back in. And it's really versatile. Um, don't be afraid to go back into your hair after a couple days and be like, it's too thin, and put more in. Or if it's too much, don't be afraid to cut it off. It's really easy to put in. It's really easy to take out. Um, I feel like I didn't. That's really all I had to say. But I feel like I didn't go into enough detail about that. And I might make another video just with like random things about my hair. It's not like I'm doing anything like brand new. People have been putting braiding hair in their head plenty of times. It's like not really in style now anymore. Of course, it was never really worn this loose the way I do. Like I don't braid it at all mostly. Um, but it's not like brand new. It's old shit. You just do it. It's really easy. Anyway, that's all I really wanted to say is it can be a multi-day process. Um, you're growing with your hair is how I like to think of it. I'm really particular about my hair. I'm really particular about it. Despite it not looking very particular or very neat in any way, shape, or form. But me and the personal artistry of doing my hair, whether you think it's serious or not, is like really important to me. And I feel like as you kind of coif it, as you style it over days, as you style it over weeks, as your hair changes in different forms, like when I'll have it long, or I'm like, I'm tired of it being long, I'm gonna cut it. Or when I want to crimp it now that we're not crimp it, I bought a waver, so now I can wave my hair. I'll put a picture of that up there as well. There's just this hair is really personal to me. It feels like it grows out of my head, even though it's not real. And it's just don't feel like you have to do it perfect on the first try, because this is the type of hair, this is the type of style where you just go in and you just change it. You just take it all out and just redo it. It's really easy. That's all you gotta do. You don't even have to redo your fucking cornrows. Cut the hair out. One thing also to go on top of that, when you're taking it out, like say it's been a month, you're like, fuck, I can't fucking do this anymore. It's too hot. Ah, it's my first time. I can't do this anymore. You just go in, take a piece, go to the root, cut to the root of the connector line, like where the knot is that we're placing during these cornrows, and just cut it, chop it off. Once you're, and that's why I say close to the knot, because once you like cut a piece of it, it'll pretty much just come out itself. Um, you just cut it. The top part is loose now, so you just pull it out, and it'll pop out like a little ball, or just like a little bundle of hair. And those parts that are really teeny, of course, those can't be saved. But if you want, if you really want to, if you preserve most of the hair, you can use it for later. I'm a real reuse, reduce, refucking cycle. You can very much so do that with this hair. Wash it, let it dry overnight or something, and then you can just do something else until it's just too short, and then you throw it away. But this hair is really what you make it, and like I said, there's so many things you can do with it. I'm gonna put pictures of like different things I've done, which I feel like I haven't done the absolute most I possibly can. I feel like there's so many opportunities for even cooler things you can do with Kanekalon. Or not even just Kanekalon, just easy braid, just braiding hair in general, whatever material you're using. Excuse me, I'm half asleep. Anyway, this has gone on for 7 minutes, and hopefully, um, I will have sped through this whole entire thing, and you'll just see me doing my hair, bow, 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 easy. But also, don't mind my headset quality. I'm sorry. I'm new to this, bro. I'm new, Jen. I don't know how anything works. I just wanted to make this and go into some more detail. And I hope that it's helpful for you. I really hope that it is helpful. I hope that people enjoy this video. And I'm going to cut off this recording before it goes on for another 7 minutes. Okay, the end of the video is coming. Bye. And you know what? It's not the end of the video. I'm back. Guess what? I was editing, and the last part was like 15 minutes of me talking like my head was not there. So, I'm back. I mean, I just essentially cut out the last part. You did see the most of me doing my hair. If you read, or not read, excuse me, if you watch my first plog, number 1, you'll see like how I style it, which is pretty basic, very low heat on a flat iron. If you want to do some like some curled out ends, if you want to use a curling iron, use the lowest heat possible. That's my biggest advice to you. Use the lowest heat possible. Don't make it cold, but a little warm is really all you need. Or you're gonna melt all your hair off. Anyway, other things I went into uh shittily at the end of the video that I deleted. And there's gonna be a picture of me up just so you could like show I could show you what the end result was. Um what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Essentially, pretty much all you gotta do is go in and cut it. Like I said earlier in the video, you go in and cut it, chop it to the way you like, to your liking, make it look a little spiky, add a couple dimensions, little things. It's not that hard. Don't be too careful with it. It's not real, like I said. Another thing I didn't go into at the end, or I did go into, but I cut it out. um for some reason, I think that the hair lasts longer when you use heat protectant on it. In particular, I will put a PNG of the bottle of heat protection I use if I remember to put the PNG. If not, just I'll tell you in the comments if I forgot. Um, it's like a goopy, like a slick goopy heat protectant. I get from the hair store. It's for your real hair, of course, but for some reason, I guess because it's so slick, it just kind of it helps the hair glide. I don't know. It prevents it from getting too like nappy too quickly. Which is gonna happen anyway. That's just the nature of the hair. But um, I don't know. I think it helps your hair last longer, especially if you're the type to not want your hair to be like locked the fuck up, like your connectron turned into dreads. Like use some of that. You might scold me for using real hair products on human hair, but if you'd like to give me any other options that you think works well, go ahead and let me know. But the heat protectant, I really like it. I really like it on the fake hair. I guess because it's all slick, of course, because that's what it's supposed to do for your normal hair, and it's really nice. But yeah, like I said in the other recording before I cut it off, um, that's it. Really, like it's not hard to do my hair. I'm sure everybody else will be able to do it like even better than I can, like way better, because it's just easy. Do whatever you please with it. Like I said, I put some pictures of what I've done up on the screen, and yeah, that's the end. Sorry, I put this like last part in last minute. I didn't know how to end it, and the video looked kind of stupid, and I was tired of working on it. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just, within my right mind after work, let me just start speaking. So that's it. I mean, that's the end of the video. If you have any questions, just ask me, and I will respond. Um, and that's it. Hopefully, you will see me in the next video sometime soon, and not another 9/10 months from now. And let me know if you have anything you would like to see from little old me. And that's all. Thank you for watching. Bye.